Hey, welcome back to episode 6. Let's start by leveling up our first official party member, because we haven't actually...
What is it?
Adden is obviously going to be in our party, but he's not in it yet. She's only level 3, so we can level up a bunch of her stuff. She seems to be very wise and have a lot of dexterity and constitution, too, for an old woman. We can get charisma up. Let's see. She's kind of a gray Jedi, so it really wouldn't matter too much if we... Kind of like Jolie a little bit, if you remember him from the last game. She doesn't really use Persuade, and she doesn't, wait, high charisma also increase your companion's chance to hit. I'm pretty sure that only applies to the main character's charisma, though. I think it's like presence and KotOR. I don't think it works the other way around. Like Leovara is not a, companion of... I guess they do call them companions in this game. That's interesting. Just like in KotOR. So it might be good for my main character to have some charisma, but for I think Kreia would better just have wisdom. What does it recommend? Yep, wisdom. We will go with that then. Skills. Alright. So I want to kind of balance out the skills across all my tunes. What does Leovara have? I already forgot. I think she has computer use, stealth, persuade, and treat injury. For some reason I can't get persuade any higher. She gets a lot of points though, actually. Alright, so I definitely want to get a class skill. Awareness could be good for taking out mines. Repair. I might go for repair, because Leovara doesn't have any repair. I don't think. Can I go out of this? Where's Leovara? So I need demolitions, I need awareness, repair, and treat injury. So I do need treat injury, actually. Maybe Kreia will be my treat injury tune then. I'll do treat injury. Awareness could be good too, though. Wisdom, that's good, because that buffs her a lot. It wants me to probably do stealth, but I'm going to start putting 2 points in repair. And eventually that'll catch up with her too, I think. She's got some force powers of her own. I don't know, I could have her buff the party, but since Leovara is going to be having those powers anyway, it seems kind of redundant to have her have them as well. Or does it? Force Scream, sonic damage. She is a gray Jedi, so I could definitely do dark side powers. Only the main character can select this power. Darn it. Drain Force could be good. Let's do lightning. Lightning is always fun. Oh, more stuff. Sorry I'm taking so long. I'll try to go faster. Now that I kind of know what I'm going for, it'll speed up the process a bit. Yeah, I'm not going to do the buff shit because I feel like Leovara is going to take those. Force Scream. Is that even worth it with... Okay. This power on hostile creature, victims suffer 1 point damage. So it affects their attributes as well. That's kind of cool. 7 to 42 points of sonic damage. And this is 1 to 6 per level. So after level like 7, this is already better. But this might be good to use once to reduce their attributes by a bit. Alright, I'm gonna go with that. Why not? Alright, Kreia's all leveled up now. I'm leveled up. I have less experience than Kreia, which is weird. Thought it was supposed to be even in this game, but whatever. Alright. My the stats for my Jiaoshui robes actually kind of work out, but that makes it nice and even. Alright, so that's where that turbolift came from. We gotta get out of here, she says. So I'm gonna listen to her. And that is the way I came. So we need to go this way. Let's 4-speed on. Alright, there's something. Oh, cutscene. Or not cutscene, but. Who are those guys? Scary, scary. Alright. Maybe I should be in stealth myself. Kinda sucks though, being a stealth character, because you have to use one of your inventory slots for that. For the field generator.
What in space is going on? Who's this? Another Jedi? What, did you guys suddenly start breeding when I wasn't looking?
Not a pretty image. Okay, Adam, there's no time, grab a weapon and follow me.
Alright. I'm guessing that Republic ship that just docked isn't carrying friends of yours.
I hope your talent for understatement is offset by your skill with a blaster. If not, then I fear our time together will be short indeed.
Yeah, and I'm also good at running and drinking, Your Majesty. And even if you two aren't big friends of the Republic, that warship's the only way off this station.
As long as he isn't the last. That's kind of cool. So the lower health he has, the better chance he has at saving throws. And as long as he isn't the last member of the party standing, he can't be knocked out. That's pretty cool. So as long as I can keep like myself alive, he'll keep.
Good thing we have a clear run to the ship.
Uh-oh.
Master, perhaps I did not enunciate clearly the last time.
Look, you followed me up here.
I suggested that you should shut down, stay put, and wait for rescue.
Yeah, for all the deaths you've caused, rescue is hardly the term I would use.
Correction. I am not here to argue semantics, Master, so I will simply inform you that you are wrong, as were those recently corrected miners.
Corrected. I don't want any lectures on right or wrong from an assassin.
Clarification. Assassin droid is such a crude term, Master, reserved for Durasteel drones uploaded with only the most archaic kill programs. The function I perform has been referred to as wanton slaughter. I prefer to see it as a means of facilitating communication, resulting in the
Not sure how wanton slaughter is any better than assassination. It seems less precise. Sorry, you're the one that killed those miners.
Indignant answer, Master. The miners intended to place you in jeopardy. I could not allow that to take place.
He wants to kidnap me, but apparently he wants to kidnap me alive, because I'm pretty sure that's what the ban was for.
After reprogramming the mining droids to mine any organics they perceived, they began to kill the miners one by one. Then a series of flawlessly timed explosions drove the miners into their dormitories, where I was able to gas them all at once without wasting time hunting them through the mining tunnels. I then administered a large dose of sedatives to the remaining miners in the med bay, enough to kill them,
oh, very
but
clever.
ensure you slept peacefully. Of course, against my calculations, you awakened from your tank prematurely.
Wow.
I am ashamed by the inconvenience.
And he would have gotten away with it too, if it wasn't for that dog and for those kids and their darn dog, or however that goes. Why'd you want to capture me?
Answer. It is beyond the scope of my programming to probe the motivations of my clients, Master. Suffice to say that I am being well compensated for my services. You have been a difficult target
So yeah, he was on the Harbinger to stalk me, it
the
seems.
galaxy since the end of the Mandalorian Wars, leaving little record of your passage. It is as if you did not wish to be found by hunters such as myself, or more likely, the Jedi Order.
Oh, who is this client of yours?
Chiding answer.
Yes,
However, I am free to say that my client is wealthy and very interested in possessing
as you can surmise, this is not the last you will hear of his client. So what now? Are you going to kill me?
Answer. No, Master. Killing you was never the intention. If you resist my attempts to return you to your KotOR tank, however, I may inadvertently fracture your skeleton in several places to incapacitate you.
Well, that sounds fun. Alright. That's probably the light side choice, but I'm gonna say this one.
Resignation. Very well, Master. If inflicting pain is the only means to resolve this matter, then you leave me no choice.
And he's got some improvements too. Great. I'm gonna save it first. And at least I have Atten and Kreia to help me. Does Atten have the blasters, I hope? Where are you, Atten? Oh, he can level up too. Cool. Mining laser. Good enough. Oh, it's like a battle step. That's cool. The Gidon beacon thing. Yeah, maybe Leovara will use it actually. Let's give him the advanced mining laser blaster rifle. Give me the fiber cutter is 1 to 10. This is 1 to 6, but I can use it in both hands. I'll use that just for fun. Learn melee shield, don't really need that. Oh, I never used those. I should have used because those would have. That's what was in that workroom, but from last episode I should have used to resist the cold damage. Oh well. Better late than never, I suppose. I'm gonna save out his level ups because as long as Mior Kreia is alive, he can use those to heal up, and that'll help us in this battle. This is on difficult after all. Those guys die pretty fast. Oh, I'm almost dead though. Shield. Let's get my shield going. Use Force R. Oh jeez, he's throwing grenades at me, isn't he? Alright. See, that's what I mean, that it's not dead, can't die, until the thrust is released. So now if I level him up, I'm gonna get him some dexterity, because he's a ranged character for sure. Skills, he can be our demolitions expert. Definitely give us to those. Computer use, and I wish I could use repair. I'm gonna save those, yeah. So I think one of the attributes you can choose is, who's left? Just the HK droid? Alright, that's good. Alright, so just attack with one of those. Let's see these. I'm gonna try this time. Actually, I'm gonna use a med pack. Kreia, you're probably using med pack too, actually. No, Kreia.
I hear you.
More med pack. Why are you attacking him? Med pack. Oh, you have to tell them. Okay, so this game you can use it on other party members. You have to tell them which one to use it on. Use it on yourself quickly before you die. Levar's gonna be a bit of a tank here. Shield went down, damn it. Back up again. Alright. I'm gonna try stun droid him. I'm sure he's gonna save it. Just do a little bit of damage. He's shooting at him actually, which is that's okay because Ad still has a level up to heal himself, and he's got a go back the droid. And he can't die as long as Levar is alive. You know, yeah, I got my shield up. Missed him there. Oh, he can repair. Alright. Rock away. That was some good hits. Oh, shield is down. I'm gonna be cautious here. Do I have a mining shield still? I don't. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is all his attacks. Oh. Run away. Run away. Yay! Let's see if he's any good stuff. HK vocabulator, that'll be important later. Because obviously he's not the HK. But yeah, that'll come in handy later, so I'm gonna say for now. Alright, so wish I had force heal, because good to heal up now. But I'm gonna level up that in the rest of the way. That was a pretty cool boss fight actually. It was kinda tough. So, okay. Stop, okay. So Liavara has, let me make a chart here. Where is it? Skills. Alright. She has computer use. So I need, she has stealth. So I need demolitions, awareness, repair, and treat injury. Demolitions, awareness, repair, and treat injury. She has awareness and repair and treat injury. So I just need somebody with demolitions. So Atten, you need to get me some demolition skills. And that's all you have. Okay, good. So I actually don't need, I think, between me, myself and Cray, I already have computer use and repair, so I actually don't need to give him any of those skills, which I thought I might at first. Awareness partners well with demolitions. Let's give him some of that, and then we'll give him one more in security. I'm not really gonna worry about stealth for him. Feats, he gets sneak attack. I can make him wear heavy armor, but that's not really, it's not really worth it, just because heavy armor limits dexterity, and he's gonna need some dexterity. Weapons, classical repair. What did that do? Oh. Close combat. That's kind of good. That seems good too, actually. I could upgrade critical shot. Triples critical threat range of melee attacks. No, I don't want that actually. I want the sniper. There you go. The ranged equivalent. That's the one too open fighting. Let's go with sniper. Let's go with that for now. So I want him to be like 2 blaster pistols eventually. So let's go with that. All right, good job, Atten. Good job. See now, I guess maybe no. Maybe Cray herself doesn't get the XP bonus. I don't know how that works.
I hear you.
But it seems like I'm getting XP when the other 2 are not at some points. Alright. Do a quick save here. And we should be able to use... What was it? It was this way though, right? Wasn't it this way? I like the My Little Weapon thing.
What is it?
Whoops. Unfolds.
I hear you.
It's kind of cool, actually. I don't remember actually using this weapon at all before. Harbinger.
Something is wrong. I sense no one on board.
You sense no one on board? Sense any assassin droids creeping up behind us like last time?
Everyone here has been slain, yet there are few signs of battle. No carbon scoring, no blaster fire. This place has been hit by assassins of a different sort.
Then what are we doing on this ship? We were better off in the facility. You two are supposed to be Jedi? You two are the worst Jedi I've ever met.
Gee, thanks. Maybe you'd like it back in your cell?
Maybe I would. At least I was safe there.
We cannot go back into the facility. If the assassin machine was correct, then we cannot reach the hangar. Be silent. I need some time to think.
Yep. So, I saw this vessel dock. When it did, a fuel pipe entered the fuel depot behind the force
Look,
field.
I don't mean to cast another shadow on this, but even if you could reach the ship you came in on, it wouldn't matter. You'll need the orbital drift charts to clear the Paragus asteroid field.
Well, this ship
unless you want to have the shortest flight out of Paragus ever recorded.
How did this ship dock
Well,
here?
of course they have the asteroid drift...
Yep. So let's get their codes.
Well, we'd have to get to the bridge, I mean... Well, that's the biggest
problem. This guy is such a
see.
whiner.
That is a sound plan for the moment.
Good. Yep. Cool. So basically, this is just saying you can influence your companions.
Gather while we wait
and
here.
Doing that will affect your ability to turn them to light side or dark side. Okay. So you could be nice to her, or you could yell at her. Let's say Atten's plan was a good one. It wasn't his plan, though. It was my plan. Let's head to the bridge and get the drift charts.
All right. But this won't end well. Trust me.
So, I didn't lose influence with Freya. That's nice. I did get some light side points for being a nice person. Always good to be kind to your fellow travelers. Wow, is this really the bridge? So, like, the obstacle... Yeah, this was such a hard plan, Atten. Alright, Repair is actually kind of redundant with computer use, it looks like. Alright. Okay, computer use is 9, repair, I won't use computer use. Well, I have 2 spikes and I have more repair parts. I'm going to use some computer use. Download the stuff, check the logs.
We've taken on passengers to Telos.
Sir, we've just received an emergency broadcast. A freighter under
Really
attack
more
by
into my
Sith
history.
forces.
Can you get an ID on the ship?
Yes, sir. We have its ID signature. It's not in our databanks, but its profile suggests some low-stock freighter. It says it's being hit hard by a Sith warship. Sir?
I'll need to confirm with command before we move to intercept.
Alright, Lord 2, Sith warship.
Report.
The Sith warship is empty, sir. We attached an umbilical and sent 3 strike teams through it, and there's no sign of a
Where they're all
or its
stealth,
command.
like those 2
There's
assassins
no
we
one
saw
on
before.
board. What about the escape pods?
They're still in their berths, sir. This place, it's empty. It's like a ghost ship.
Then who was
That is a pretty
firing
cool
at the
idea.
freighter?
We don't know, sir. The freighter's empty, too. We did a clean sweep and nothing except a lone T3 unit, badly damaged. Did you still want a tractor beam
So it
to the
seems
Harbinger?
like,
Search the freighter and the warship one more time. If they're clean, then we'll
Great, I
track
can
to the
stealth too,
freighter
I
over.
guess.
Yes, sir.
No idea why the Admiral thought that freighter worth all the effort.
Because
We'll
it's
find
revenue
out.
ship. Survivors.
Everyone on the Ebon Hawk was dead, sir. We're starting autopsies within the hour.
What about that Sith corpse we retrieved from the warship?
We haven't had a chance to fully examine it, sir. He looks human, but he's fractured in several places.
Then keep me posted. Something's wrong here, and I want to know where all those Sith on the warship
He was
went.
wrong there, but should know more about it, I guess. Emergency
We're
report.
still experiencing a problem with the communications array, and now maintenance is telling me there's a cascade failure in the weapons.
Sir, I just picked up an unusual sound from MedLab.
I have come for the Jedi. What the hell was that?
Sir, I don't know. Communications just got cut.
Send a security team to MedLab, now!
More than that. Alright, so that's about that. Cool. So it seems that's how Darth Sion got on board, by being quote-unquote injured, although he wasn't really injured, that's just how he is. Probably find out more if we get to MedLab. I think, I guess you have to go to the hangar bay through this level. I kind of want to know, this is sort of good, something you may notice, and this is going to be explained in a little bit, I guess. Because we're both Jedi, and that was actually just a locked door. Never mind. Wait, what about over here? And because Cray and I share a sort of a special bond, plot-wise, when you use a force power or she uses a force... Whoops, sorry, I just clicked off the game. My bad. Or use a force power, it'll... Okay, we're back. Or we will be in a second. There we go. It transfers through the bond and affects both of you, which is really cool. So what you can do, one good strategy would be to give her all the force talents that like buff you. There's a lot of stuff over here. Maybe it's just like a big loop. I guess it is. Yep, okay. Kind of? I don't know. I don't know. But, oh, Sith Assassin. Ha. Hey there, buddy.
Everyone down!
Great, it doesn't have a weapon. I seem to have noticed. These Sith Assassins don't
More where
seem
that
very
came
powerful.
from!
And that too actually will be a plot
Everyone
point.
down!
My wacky staff is better than your wacky staff. Hotcha! Okay. Let's give poor Kreia a weapon. She's kind of a Jedi-ish person, so we'll give her that. And let's give her a mining weapon too. Give her defense a bit. Oh, she's actually wearing it. That'd be kind of funny if she was. Is this a door? Yeah. Move. Briefing room console. Check briefing logs.
We've been diverted from Onderon to the Outer Rim. There's not enough ships out there, and we're already hard-pressed to keep patrolling the regions under our jurisdiction. I'm afraid we're going to lose it all. There's just not enough ships and too much territory to cover. We're still rebuilding from the war with Malak, and sometimes I wonder if we'll ever recover. Still, we have our orders, and the Republic's put the highest priority on this mission. Looks like the trouble on Onderon will have to wait. As ordered, we've picked up the passengers from the Outer Rim and have
That'd be
made
me.
quarters for them. Once aboard, we've plotted a course for Telos. We expect to arrive within 10 standard days, provided there's no mishaps. I've been ordered to give the passenger no special treatment, nor make any indication of her identity. I have some reservations about turning the Harbinger into a passenger liner, but the orders were clear. Whoever this passenger is, she's got diplomatic level priority, whether she knows it or not.
I guess the Republic is trying to protect one of the last of the Jedi, or at least, former Jedi.
We picked up a distress signal and are sending a message to the Republic for permission to investigate. We have also transmitted the damaged vessel's ID signature to the Republic. According to the message, it's being pursued by Sith forces. There's no match for the vessel in our databanks, but the profile of the distress signal suggests it's a stock freighter of some kind. We'll only know for sure when we arrive, and we'll find out if the signal's genuine or a trap.
Or both. Maybe it was being attacked by a Sith ship, but the whole thing was kind of a trap. In a sense, at least. So it seems like Darth Sion was using his Sith
We wanted to check with
vessel.
you, sir, before diverting course from Telos. There appears to be some battle that has taken place in the sector, and we've received a distress signal.
You have permission to divert
Hey,
course.
hey!
If there's a Sith presence in the region, I want you to investigate. The ID signature on the freighter. Did you get confirmation?
Cartho Nasty
sir.
from the first game.
We did not have the vessel listed in our databanks, so we transmitted the code to you. Was there a match?
There was, Captain. If you find any trace of that vessel, even wreckage, I want it.
Yes, sir.
After
his
you've
old ship.
investigated the sector, resume course to Telos with the passenger. It is of the highest importance that she reach Telos.
Yes, sir. I'll make sure she arrives intact.
Good hunting, Captain. Admiral Nassi
He's an
out.
admiral.
Sometimes I wonder if the right hand of the Republic knows what the left hand is doing. I've always been kept in the...
Query. You sent for me, Captain.
Look who it is.
Yes, I need you to check on the passenger again, see if there's anything she needs. Try not to be too obvious about it. Her safety is our top concern.
Statement. I shall use the utmost discretion, Captain. As always, it is my pleasure to serve.
So you can kind of... did I... Oops. I don't have a cursor. It's already...
We wanted to check with you, sir, before
No, I
diverting...
didn't watch this
You-
one. Yeah.
There was.
Alright.
Good.
Query.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As
okay. So yeah, it seems like Darth Sion was using a warship to pursue the Ebon Hawk. Meanwhile, I was being transported on this ship with HK impersonating a protocol droid here in order to try to capture me and sell me to the exchange. Or I guess the exchange, whoever his master is. Then they picked up the distress signal from the Ebon Hawk. Karth was like, hey, that's my old ship, let's get it. So this guy picked it up, but yeah, I came this way, didn't I? But by doing so, they also took all those, no I didn't, those Sith assassins on board, including Darth Sion, who ended up taking over this ship. Luckily, Kreia and/or HK got me away on the Ebon Hawk and escaped to Pragas with me. There's an assassin. Pursued by Darth Sion on the Harbinger.
More where that came from.
And that's how the game, that is the game's beginning. So that's kind of a little backstory or immediate backstory. You can tell a lot of thought was put into this story by Obsidian, which is the company that made this game. BioWare
I will silence
actually
this one.
declined to make this game because they decided to make Jade Empire instead, which is an amazing game. It's not a super long game, but if you guys ever get a chance to play it, do it. It takes maybe 20-25 hours to complete, and it is an amazing story, like KotOR level story. It's just great. This game is pretty great too, but I actually like this game better than KotOR. It's a lot more nuanced and darker and more like edgy. KotOR is more like clean cut, typical Star Wars story, but just very polished, very well done. I kind of feel like I should have gone over here first. Yeah, I'm gonna backtrack a bit, sorry. It was just like impeccably done, like there was few areas for improvement really. Whereas this one it strove to be something more, and it kind of fell short of that because of, I think they wanted to get the game out by Christmas, or at least the parent company LucasArts did. And so Obsidian kind of had to rush the last couple levels. But that's why we are playing the restored content mod, in which those last few levels are restored more or less in their original intended format. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to see, especially as the game goes on, the game in its entire form. Oh, can't even go there. And showing it to all of you guys as well. Hey, more assassins. Yeah! You okay there, Greya? I think they gave her a start.
Even the odds. More where that came from.
Fight for
More
a
where
moment
that came
now.
from.
Hey, level ups. I like that XP boost she gives. It's nice. Alright, get my skills up there. Okay, I have Force Immunity Stun from being level 6 and being a Jedi Sentinel and Unarmed Specialist. That'll come in handy at a few points in the game. Alright, I could do improved Flurry, improved fighting. Oh, let's go with that for now. I'll get that one next time. Powers. Heal. Definitely want to heal. Some of these are also good. I'm going to go for heal. So that will be... that will be cool. I like this bow staff, how it collapses. That is actually really cool. It's a nice little touch to a game this old. I'm actually going to keep this dexterity package because it seems to be just enough to get my dexterity up to where it should be. It's over here. Having security has come in really useful too. I'm not used to building characters with skills. I usually concentrate more on feats and force powers, but some shields, there we go. But it's kind of nice actually, it's convenient. And it's not really too much of a detriment to combat.
More where that came from.
Jedi Sentinels are still good in their own right. Hey, my companion's still up too. She's right in
What is it?
Definitely a lot faster killing things when you have companions with you and aren't just wailing on mining droids all day long. So what do we say? We wanted her to have awareness, treat injury, and repair. I want to get up there. Because stealth, Leobar has stealth, so I don't want to do that for Freya. Improved force focus is a Jedi Consular ability, which makes their force power stronger. Dueling I want to give her, I think, because I want to make her really good with one weapon. I'll probably give her critical strike too at some point, but let's go with this for now. Powers, give her heal as well, because having 2 healers is better than 1. She gained 2 powers. Very cool. Can't get the second level of that yet. I can do horror, which is kind of like stun, just like the dark side version. Let's go with that. She can stun some people that way. Who will play using escape pods? Well, there'd be no point of using them anyway, because there's not even like a planet or anything around here, so there's not really anywhere an escape pod could go. They definitely don't have any hyperdrives, they don't have any... They would just be sitting stuck in space until the food or air ran out. Hopefully they'd have some kind of distress signal, but I imagine if we tried to use one, Darth Sion would just track beams in and capture us anyway, so not a smart plan. I wonder if there are any not hyperpods, escape pods that have hyperdrives. That'd be like a really classy escape pod. What is this? Stealth? Yeah. Does she have a stealth field generator, or can she just use stealth on her own? I think she can just use stealth on her own. Oh, I didn't know about that. My character cannot, though. But I think once you, I think there is a way later in the game that they can start using it on their own. What do we say? Demolitions, and then awareness, and then security. I like this party. It's a good party. So yeah, Atten is kind of the Karth of this game, and Kreia is kind of the Bastila, although obviously with many marked differences from those two. They're very, they're darker and edgier, just more complex as well. Not that Karth and Bastila didn't have their complexities, they were good characters, but these guys are more interesting, I think. More layers to them. Alright, so we're... I don't know how big this level is. I don't know if I should split the video now or wait. But I'm gonna wait because, Fair likes nice long videos, why not? I really don't care either way. I don't want them to get to be like an hour long, but as long as they're like, I don't care about 45 minutes or 50 minutes, whatever. Some more upgrades, getting some loots here. What's going on now?
Are you
Assassins.
alright?
Ah. These were my quarters.
This was your room? When?
When I was on board the
We
Harbinger.
do not have much time. Whatever you intend to do, do it quickly.
Wonder if I have any stuffs in here. Hope I do. Oh, nice. Okay. So there's an upgrade. Leovar's armband. That's pretty cool, I think. And a data pad. Leovara, you are requested to report to the Harbinger Medical Bay for routine examination. Your team is animation simply. Ooh, okay. I'm pretty sure HK has something to do with that. He must have like, you know, put some poison in there, knocked me unconscious, and then I forgot you get your own armband in this game. That's pretty cool. Constitution +1. I'll take it. You don't only need 2 energy shields on both your arms, so there's no reason to have, you know what I mean? It does make it an odd number though, so let me change this to a cardio package, and then even. Why did that not upgrade my reflex at all? But whatever. Alright, but yeah, so HK, that's probably how he got the poison in me. But it's still too low. I'll use one of these things. Still too low? Can I just bash it down? I don't know why I used one of those things on a stupid door. Like a door you can just bash anyway. That was dumb of me. Keep bashing. Really use a lightsaber right now. So he must have drugged me, knocked me unconscious, snuck me aboard the Ebon Hawk, and I guess Kreia snuck on there herself to protect me. And then I guess she was kind of still around this entire time. And that's how the game began. All that for just a melee shield. Do a quick save there. I see.
More where that came from.
I do have those bonuses to stunned opponents, I think, because of my sneak attack thing, which is pretty cool. So I might have to make like a build around that later in the game. I guess getting critical strike could be useful in that regard. Just because of the stun requirement, it does. But there might be other ways to stun people too, I'm not really sure. I mean, there's obviously force stasis. No, think of that. Hey there.
More where that came from.
Fallen.
Fallen.
More where that came from.
Lots of invisibles and assassins.
Time to even the
Let
odds.
us end this.
Basically free XP, they're not that good. Medical bay. There's broken KotOR tank. Shattered from the inside. Yep, that's where what's his name was. There's a droid you can use to repair. It'll follow you around and heal you for a bit. I'm not gonna do that too much in our lab station. Like I said, I'll get into crafting, just not this episode. Later on when I have more skills and stuff. And more components. Blaster pistol. Alright. Yep, sedatives administered during routine examination 3.5 days ago. Dosage received, safety protocols. Yep. Interesting. Identify KotOR tank.
Something's wrong. Ever since we picked up that Sith firefight in the region, crewmen haven't been reporting for their shifts, and I can't reach people on the comm. The strange thing is, I keep feeling like someone's watching us here in the ship, but I can't see anyone. I don't like this.
Sith survivor.
Checking the survivor from the Sith vessel. I'm not sure whether he's alive or dead, or what's even keeping him together. His flesh is cracked and scarred, and I'm registering several thousand fractures in his skeleton, as if each bone was splintered repeatedly over time, then put back together. Judging from the scar tissue, I believe these wounds took place before his
Wonder
death.
how I got these scars?
If so, he must have been in
I've been
constant
sitting there a
pain.
while.
I have no idea what's been keeping him together.
The force and sheer determination.
This is the medical officer. The soldiers sent to the medical bay have just died. I don't know where the subject went. I think he's gone to find more of the crew. With him or Sith. They just appeared right out of thin air, like they were wearing stealth generators, but I think they were always on board. When we stopped to pick up that freighter, they must have come on board the Harbinger. I have no idea how many are on the ship.
I mean, they're a public war vessel, the Harbinger. Like, that's just
or as many as 100.
be a name for a Sith vessel, but...
We can't call for help. I think that thing in the tank was a Sith Lord. Alive the whole time, waiting for something to wake him up.
Yep. Well, she figured it out, but too late. Medical logs? I did that already. Camera recording. Scary time. Run for your lives. I can attempt to get chemicals. Yay. I guess the more you trade injuries that you have, the more you get. Alright, that was fun. Can't move now. This episode's getting to be a little long now. We've still got a little ways to go. Hey,
More where that came from. More where that
can we
came
get AoE
from.
attacks? Although I guess I don't really. I probably won't get any just because I'm being a melee user. Did somebody die? No.
Let us end this.
But I definitely couldn't die. Maybe he just gets back up again?
More where that came
There he
from.
is. Yep, he's back. Okay, so that's how it works. Die, he just gets himself back up. I hear you. Unless I pray. Jedi support. Will attack, but they will also use supporting Jedi healers. Jedi powers.
I hear you.
I hear you.
Cool. So it's kind of a prerequisite to like the Dragon Age system. Not nearly as complex. That's a game I really would like to do a Let's Play for, and will at some point. Because I really want to play the sequels as well. There we go, get out this way. Right this way. I played the first one, the expansion, and the second one a couple times. There's some armor. I'm looking at and use it. Maybe. Dexterity +3. What does that armor do? Max dexterity +3. Yep, perfect. Looking all shiny there. But yeah, I played the, so like I said, I played the first two games. Or Sith. Not the third, which I heard was really good. So I definitely want to go back to the first two again as Let's Plays. And then play the third one.
More where that came from.
I'd say Mass Effect first, because that one I only played the first one of. And then I said
More where that came from.
But yeah, first things first, I always wanted to play this. Security failure. Not still too low, so I'm trying. There we go. Yeah, it's a Padawan robe, cool. But yeah, it's really nice not to have to like bash these things open and feel like I'm like losing potential loot. Detonator gloves, that's good for demolition. In case I ever run into mines, I wanna unset, whatever. Implant. Another cool thing about random loot is that you can, it's random, so that's kind of good. Damage immunity 5% minus energy. Can Kreia use that maybe? Jedi Padawan robes. That's. I'm just gonna put it on for now. Yeah, I like the robes in this game. They're kind of nice looking. So this is kind of nice if you don't have a better alternative yet. Did I just loot there? These guys really have loot, it looks like. But I'm going to probably switch back to my Jalshay robe in a couple seconds, because it's better than this robe in every single way. And the Jalshay stuff is one of a few categories of armor
fallen.
that do not affect force powers. And most armor don't want to wear as a Jedi because just like in the last game, maybe like 2/3 of the force powers you can't use while you have no You can't actually use while you have armor.
Everyone down!
Some droids. It's deactivated. Can you force them maybe? What did that say? Purposefully sabotaged. Why would he be sabotaged unless HK was trying to take his job? Yep, droid maintenance data pad. I don't know whether this new HK-50 droid is a gift or a curse. 3 guesses which one it is. After the destruction of the previous protocol droid when it accidentally activated that frag mind, he stepped into his place without a hitch. The problem is it doesn't take commands very well. Most of the time I have no idea where it's been. There's been reports it's been sighted in the crew quarters, with the captain, in maintenance, and even in med lab of all places. Smart mouth response, about facilitating communication. Yeah. He caught on to him, and then it seems like he got killed. It's kind of a cool Easter egg, but like a cool thing there. Alright, I'm gonna put my gel shade advisor robes back on there, get my stats up. But I will give Kreia this. Actually, she already has the minor uniform, which is the same stats as the Jedi robes, so we're just gonna leave. We're gonna leave her with that. Kind of a shame I can't use it because I like to have Jedi robes, but yeah, it's nice having options in the game that aren't just the typical Jedi robes. Like in the last game, you pretty much only had a few choices for what to wear. All right, more spooky.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Wouldn't be Star Wars unless somebody said it. What's wrong?
Don't you feel it? Something's gonna get real wrong real quick.
The flashing lights might have given that away. How do you know that?
You don't survive on the rim as long as I have without knowing when trouble's coming.
Good intuition he has there. Cowardly intuition. Alright, keep moving.
Alright, don't say I didn't warn you. Trust me. When it comes to staying alive, I'm rarely wrong about these things.
Well, we can't go back now. Oh good. Oh, that's cool. When he gets a bad feeling, save the game. My thoughts exactly. Pop my energy shield too, and some buffs. More assassins up here. Or something else. Dun dun dun.
I came to warn you, Jedi. You know not what path you
So
walk.
nice of you. Giving me a warning at all.
This battle is mine alone. I am not defenseless.
No, you're not. I gave you that nice little sword.
He cannot kill what he cannot see, and power has blinded him long ago.
He also has one eye.
Run. I shall be along shortly.
You two have fun together. I'll pick you up after dinner. This is very reminiscent of the whole, wait, this way I came, isn't it? I should be on this way. The whole Malak and Bastila thing aboard the Leviathan. But, hopefully, we'll see Kreia again. She won't just follow the dark side. Yeah, been there, done that. Okay, going along this way. Or was... It's hard to tell in the cutscene which way they actually went. Combat suit. Oh, no. Get items. Not gonna upgrade anything quite yet. I probably could upgrade this because it is actually armor. But I'll worry about that later. Maybe she went in that right door actually. And this is the way I'm supposed to be going. Or maybe they went behind us back in that. Maybe that's what happened. She went back that. Okay, cool. I gotcha. Infiltrator gloves. That sounds cool. Dudes. Fiber blade. Anything useful in here? Repair that. Oh, my computer used that. Open maintenance doors. Yay! Zoom, zoom. Alrighty. Here's the engine room. We're getting to the fuel lines. Remember, that's our goal, is to get to the fuel lines to make it back to the facility. On the other side of those energy gates that HK put up to keep us there. Ion control, activate maintenance procedure. I guess that just opens the door to the maintenance hatch. Alright, there we go. It's pretty cool. Red light.
Tell me you're joking. We are not going to cross back into the Paragus.
We discussed this like 5 minutes ago.
That's
Did
crazy.
you seriously like zone out and miss the whole thing? And you need to trust me, come on. Actually, I like number 3. Where's my cursor? I'm doing number 3. The past few hours have been crazy in case you were sleeping. Now let's get moving.
Alright, but I know I'm going to regret this.
Meanwhile...
I sense you, my master. Faint. Weak.
Your senses betray you, as you betrayed me.
After all that's happened, still you live. You are difficult to kill.
For one as limited as you, perhaps. To have fallen so far and learned nothing, that is your failing.
The failure is
I'm gonna create as many
yours.
great lives in this game.
No longer do your whispers crawl within my skull. No longer do I suffer beneath teachings that weaken us. And now you run in search of the Jedi. They are all dead, save one. And one broken Jedi cannot stop the darkness that is to come.
Perhaps we shall see.
It's basically the closest Kreia is going to come to saying one of them. Fight, fight, or slash off her arm. Well, that didn't end very well. Worst lightsaber duel ever. Now my arm hurts.
What's wrong? Are you alright? Damn it, hold on. It's only a little farther. Don't give up on me now. What happened to you?
My hand felt like it was being dipped in molten carbonite.
You look fine. Come on. We need to keep
That's
moving.
part of the bond I mentioned between me and Kreia. Or Kreia and I guess. Is this the fuel line? Yes, Paragus Fuel Depot. I don't know whether to... Yeah, I don't know how much more of this there is to go. So, I'm going to save the game. And, what I'm either going to do is, if it ends up being a lot more to do on Paragus, I don't think there's too much more, I'll make it to an episode. And I'll see you then, and otherwise the video will continue in a couple seconds, and I'll just place it together. So I'll see you one way or the other.